Hey everybody, how's it going? We're going to continue with Skyrim. In the last part, I took out some pirate captain who was talking about his leader, Jaree-Ra, looking for a scapegoat to carry out some task. So rather than let someone else get tricked into doing it, I've decided I'll handle it myself. Now, what he wanted me to do was put out the fire in the lighthouse over here. So that's what we're going to go and do. Alright, so I'm going to put out the lighthouse fire in here. Wait here, horse, and again, try not to die of mysterious circumstances. Still not sure how my horse died while I was in the Kilcreath Temple. I'm assuming the Dark Brotherhood assassin probably came looking for me, saw my horse, and killed it. I'm going to have to deal with that, too. So we'll just head on up here. There's the fire. We'll go ahead and activate. That'll put it out. Now I have to talk to Jaree-Ra. And, looks like he's back at the, East Empire Company warehouse. I'll just fast travel there. Alright, I did what you said to do.
Looks like you had no trouble.
Yep, lighthouse fire's out.
The effects have already been felt. The ice runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the ice runner will have swung wide of the western shore and run aground on the eastern coast.
Yeah, you really seem to know all this.
Will be at the wreck with our Black Blood Marauders.
Black Blood Marauders. That's the name of the pirates I took out. Well, now I can confirm that they are with those pirates. I'm assuming once I get to the wreck of the ice runner, there's going to be, well, probably many deaths.
I have a lot of respect for the restorations. Skyrim could use
You might be a better wizard than me, Solitude Guard. You teleported here. Oh boy. Stupid dragon, leave my horse alone. I just bought this one. Stupid dragon, alright. Some of this. That will work on me. This dragon's taking a lot less damage on my fireballs than I would have expected. I don't think it's because I'm using fire on a fire dragon. I think this is one of those misnamed dragons, or it's like an elder dragon or something, but the game is not acknowledging that it's a much higher level dragon. I can do that fire breath spell too. Greater Ward's keeping its fire breath from really hurting me. Maybe if I hit it with lightning. Lightning bolt will probably get it. There we go. Uh-oh. Leave my horse alone, stupid dragon. Get out of here, horse. Try not to run into a bear or something. There we go, got destruction up to 62. Okay, looks like my dragon. Watch out for the mud crab. Kill that mud crab before I can get my horse. Stay over there, horse. I got this dragon. That's right. You try to use your fire breath on me. See how effective it is. Alright, that should bring the dragon down. Where's it going? Did I scare it away by injuring it as much as I did? Yeah, he's gone. Yep, here it comes again. Coming back for more, huh? I know you're up there, dragon. Where'd you go? I'm gonna land right there, huh? Did you heal up while you were away? Don't matter. That chain lightning will be the end of you. That's right. It ran away to go heal up a bit, but that didn't help him much. I'll take your bones and scales and your sapphire. Mine now. Didn't even manage to kill my horse. Alright, up ahead is the ice runner. It's all shaky because I'm riding my horse across the water. A guy in a robe over here. Give me a moment to find a place to park my horse. Somewhere away from you. Because I know how this is going to play out, because I've got that note from the captain I killed for Atar, the headsman, back in Solitude.
You're the one who put out the fire in the lighthouse, right?
Yeah, that was me.
That was good work. Deja's in the hold of the ship. Go down 2 levels. Until next time.
It's over here. That's a dead sailor. Yeah, so much for what Jaree-Ra tried to sell me on. Oh, they'll let the sailors go and such. Well, clearly not.
Yes?
Yeah, yes is right. Alright, let's have some fun here. I already know how this plays out. It's fury time. See if I can turn some of these guys on each other. Oh, he's too powerful for fury. And defeat Deja. I already knew you guys were going to betray me. I'm not stupid. I can't hit you. My horseman. You better stay away from my horse. That's all I got to say to you. Looks like we're gonna massacre some more pirates. Yeah, he's down. I don't want none of them sneaking up on my horse. That's why I parked it over there. Hey, you with the arrows. Nice duck. Thing is, you can run out of arrows, and I can't run out of fireballs. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Nice face tattoo, by the way. It makes it look like you're infected with Las Plagas. Maybe I should have brought the handgun with me. Imperial soldier. Alright, let's clear out the rest of this place. What was that? It was the angry sorceress who knew this was the plan. To trick me into running the ice runner down and then trying to take me out as soon as I come in. But your plan backfired because I've got the note from your captain that tells you that's what you were going to try and do. Yeah? These pirates aren't very tough. There's Deja, that's Jaree-Ra's sister that you talked about. You wait right there while I finish off the others. One-handed's up to 58. That's right, IE, get back here. Down you go. Now I just gotta find out where Jaree-Ra's bandits took the loot. And I can do that by reading Deja's note from Jaree-Ra. Sister, once you've picked up the packages and sent them to me at Broken Oar Grotto, the fool who did our work at the lighthouse should arrive shortly. Thereafter, make sure she's taken care of. Yeah, little did Jaree-Ra know I was going to come in sword swinging and fireballs blasting. Well, the joke's on Jaree-Ra. I already cleared out Broken Oar Grotto. Alright, wait here again. Shouldn't be any more Black Blood Marauders than the ones I already killed in here. Though it would be funny, Jaree-Ra showing up and the look on his face when he realizes that all the Black Blood Marauders in here have already been killed, and from the looks of it, based on the scorch marks, they're all covered in burns. Particularly the Captain Harjar, who was burned with a very specific type of mage fire. So I'm guessing he'll be back on the boat, so I'll just head there and see if I can do what Ottar the Headsman wanted to do. Yeah, someone's here. The person that slaughtered your whole crew.
No. Mercy.
Yeah, mercy. Yeah. Well, wasn't taking your head like the headsman wanted, but that'll do. That completes Lights Out. Alright, if I remember right, I received information on something. Talked to Aventus Aretino. This was someone in Windhelm that was trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. If anyone will know where to find him, it'll be him. So we'll buy a ride to Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
That's right. Windhelm is the capital where Ulfric Stormcloak himself is the Jarl.
The Grayskin don't help in the war. It's because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, Mr. Spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Excuse me?
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I just got here, and no, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Those Nords are giving you trouble, were they?
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Anyways, why would anyone think you're an Imperial spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Well, I'll see what I can do about them.
Mm-hmm.
Is this that Rolf guy? Yep, it is.
You a Dark Elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
And what do you hate him so much?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
Isn't the High King dead? I don't really like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from.
Is that so? Alright, let's see what you got.
Alright? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go.
No magic?
Come on.
That puts
Come here.
me at no disadvantage whatsoever. You think I'm magic to beat the likes of some drunk in a fist fight? See about that.
Ready to die?
To die? This is just a fist fight. He already stood there and took it.
Swing.
Yeah, you lost. Give me my money.
Yeah. Here.
Maybe I knocked some sense into you, too. That'd be a refreshing change. Guessing you're the bartender?
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
That's a good question.
See you around, my beauty.
My beauty, you hitting on me? Alright, I think I played around enough in Windhelm. Let's do what I came here to do. I gotta talk to Aventus Aretino and figure out where the Dark Brotherhood's hiding out at.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
You were saying something about a cursed child to the Grimvar.
Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city.
Hand on to me, because I got attacked by one of those assassins on my way to taking out some pirates. So I might have to have a word with this kid. Alright, kid, I need to come into your house and talk to you. I've locked the door. Well, while I'd rather not have to break in, looks like I've got no choice. Just make sure no one sees me pick the lock and go in.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
What are you doing, kid?
Sweet mother,
Nightshade, iron dagger, human flesh, and a human heart? This kid's messed up. What's this book? You wish to summon the Dark Brotherhood? Pray and let the Night Mother hear your plea. You must perform the Black Sacrament. Create an effigy of the intended victim assembled from body parts, including a heart, skull, bones, and flesh. Encircle the effigy with candles. The ritual must then commence. Stab the effigy with a dagger rubbed with the petals of a nightshade plant while whispering the plea, which is the one this kid is saying. Then wait for the dread Father Sithis rewards the patient. You will be visited by a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, kid. I need to talk to you. You need to...
How must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
Yeah, kid, I think you might want to cut that out.
Finally! My prayers have been answered!
They have? Wait, what are you swinging? It looks like an axe. The book said to use a dagger. You okay, kid?
It worked! I knew you'd come. I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came. An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
I know an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood came for me. You're a little mixed up, kid.
Of course you are. I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract.
What contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
You got all the way here from Riften? By yourself? How'd you do that?
Sorry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
So I've been given the task to kill Grelod the Kind because this kid thinks I'm a Dark Brotherhood assassin. What the?
But not for long.
I'm getting out of here. That actually freaked me out a little. And while I'm in Riften, before I butcher the old lady, which, I'd rather not do, but if it gets the assassins off of me, maybe it'd be worth it. Let's do some more noble things around town.
What brings you to Battlement today?
I'm going to talk with the blacksmith here and tell him you seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Yeah. Would these 10 pinches of fire salts I have help you out?
Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by. You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you.
Yeah, you're quite welcome. There's one other person I want to help out. And that person's in the Bee and Barb.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right.
Here you are,
Welcome
Talen-Jei.
to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
I'm not interested in a drink. I want to know how you met Jaree-Ra.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Black Marsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
3 of them, huh? I've got 3 of them right here, because I come prepared.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
There we go. I get an elixir of lockpicking. No, thanks a lot.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Yeah, no problem.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Miss Gorilla.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that...
Yeesh, I think I knew a few women like this. No wonder that Aretino boy wants her dead.
Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Excuse me, I need to talk to you. This person is busy. With what?
I do hope Mommy and Father come to get
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I was sent here by Aventus Aretino. He says hi.
Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
Well, I was kind of hoping to power slam her or suplex her or something, but, well, I tried multiple times, and punching her just kills her. I think she has exactly, like, 1 hit point.
Hooray! Gorilla the Kind is dead at last. We're saved. Yay!
Apparently killing this old lady has saved these kids. She's got a book on her called The Pig Children, which is about orcs. Kind of an odd thing for an old lady running an orphanage to have. Yeah, I don't even get a bounty for murdering her. I guess the rest of the town didn't like her either.
I can't believe it. Gorilla is dead? She's really dead.
These kids are messed up. I better go. Anyways, back to Aventus Aretino.
Well, Gorilla the Kind. Is she,
Why do you think I'm back? Yeah, Grelod the Kind is dead. She put up no real fight. I didn't even have to use a weapon or magic. I just punched her once. I was kind of hoping for something more dramatic, like a press slam or a suplex, but no luck there.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me.
But I'm not really with the Dark Brotherhood.
This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Man, I complete Innocence Lost. He gives me an Aretino family heirloom. What's that? This is what he paid me with? It's a plate. Oh, whatever. It's not really much of a payment, but then again, I'm not really an assassin. Oh. Considering the attitude of that old lady, I can see why he came back and wanted to hire an assassin to kill her. But then who wanted to hire an assassin to kill me? That's the concerning thing, and why I went and did this in the first place. Dolphir's to selling the detonate lock spell, which I'm gonna buy. He's also got fabricate object, which creates a bridge, bed, or crafting station of your choice. It'll disappear after 2 minutes or when entering combat. That might actually help. I'm gonna buy that. Okay, normally I'm supposed to wait for a courier to show up and give me a letter from an unknown person, but turns out all I really have to do is take a nap. So let's head to the bed in the Archmage's quarter. We'll take a sleep. And we're teleported here. I awaken feeling rested. But where am I? This isn't the Archmage's quarters.
Sleep well.
A ninja. Where am I and who are you?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
Yeah, you know about that then, that I punched Grelod the Kind and she went down due to her glass jaw?
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage.
I don't think punching her once in the face could be called butchering her.
I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill.
Yeah, it could have been better.
It coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot.
Yeah, those kids seem to really think I saved their lives. Yeah, what problem would that be?
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, so was someone else that you sent an assassin after me for.
Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
So you want me to murder somebody else?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them.
Yeah, funny thing, there's one out on me too, according to the note I've got in my pocket, signed by you.
Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any part of that insanity.
Now that is a shame. But what you fail to realize is that you involved yourself in this insanity when you took Grelod's life.
No, I got involved in this insanity when a Dark Brotherhood assassin jumped me on the road.
You don't leave this shack until someone dies.
So I start with friends like these. She wants me to kill one of these 3 captives over here. Let's talk to them. Fultheim the Fearless first.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Fultheim. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go?
Why would anyone pay to have you killed?
What? Oh, God. I don't want to die.
Don't be afraid. Just tell me.
Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. It killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge.
Most of the people I end up killing are in self-defense.
Kill me, right?
No, of course not. You wait here.
What did I do? Please, whatever it is, I'm sorry.
Alea Quintus.
Get these things off of me.
Who are you?
None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face.
That's not something you should say to your potential rescuer. Why would someone pay to have you killed besides your attitude?
Excuse me. What kind of question is that?
Just tell me what I need to know.
I'm a woman living in Skyrim with 6 children and no husband. I don't have the time or the patience to be nice. Do some people look down on me? Have I made some enemies? You're damn right.
Yeah, that's all of us, though.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got a home to keep and children to feed. Now, let me out of here.
I'll see what I can do. 1 second. Need to talk to the last guy, Vasha.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot.
We just met.
No worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged.
Sounds kinky. Also, you sound like one of the Khajiit merchants. Is that who you are?
Ah, Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will let people
I think I found the Khajiit version of Luis from Resident Evil 4. That's not a very nice thing to say to your potential rescuer either. Why would someone pay to have you killed?
Me? Are you serious?
Well, just tell me. We're all friends here.
The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed? Again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed.
He is the Skyrim equivalent of Luis Serra.
Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
Well, y'all make very compelling arguments. So, Astrid says I can't leave without killing somebody. So, looks like we're gonna have to kill somebody. I choose you. That's right, well done. And I fail the quest with friends like these. And I start the quest to destroy the Dark Brotherhood. I gotta report Astrid's death to a guard. Let's see what she's got on her. She's got the key to the shack to get out. Some shrouded gear that I don't need. Though the boots let you move silently. Of course, I'm not a very sneaky person. Backstabs deal double damage, poison resistance. And she's got a knife that absorbs health. We're taking that off of her. Alright, now to free the captives.
Please release me. Cut my bonds.
Yeah, sure, let's get you free.
Oh, thank you. I'll never speak of this to anyone. I promise.
Sure thing. And now you.
You cut these bindings this minute. You hear me? You cut these bindings right now.
Relax, that's what I'm doing.
Well, it's about damn time. Capturing a woman from her home, keeping her bound like an animal. Ridiculous.
That was Astrid, and I killed her. She can see her body over there.
Come now, my friend. Haven't we played this game long enough? And we can all go our separate ways.
Don't worry, Puss in Boots. I've taken care of the assassin, and you're free to go.
Ah, you see? That wasn't so hard now, was it? Let's the two of us just forget we ever met.
It sounds like a plan.
Who you are or what's going on here, but you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Why? I just saved the three of you.
Now that's more like it. You have my thanks, stranger.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hey, I came by this shack on my way to the Ice Runner wreck.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, hello, courier. You're a little late.
Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, there's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it.
Yeah, I don't think I should probably go back to that orphanage. I'll read the note. Here it is. Consider adoption. Speak with Constance Michelle about adoption. Yeah, she didn't seem too pleased to see me the last time I was there. These days of war and strife, the orphans of Skyrim are the true victims. Many have no one left to turn to, if you provide a stable home. Please consider adoption. Well, I don't have a house yet. All I have is the Archmage's quarters. And that's it. Yeah, I probably won't be going back to that orphanage, though. I think she might remember me as the woman who punched out the last person who ran that orphanage. So, yeah, let's not do that. Ooh, there's a guard, though. You, I need to talk.
So you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Well, I casted some of those spells to kill the leader of the Dark Brotherhood, so yes.
You did what? By the gods, you're serious. You'd better report this to Commander Mero right away. He's at the Penitus Oculatus outpost, up in Dragon Bridge.
Alright, sounds good. I've already been to Dragon Bridge, so I can go straight there. There we go. The game crashed the first time I tried to come in. But now we're inside and we can talk to Commander Morrow.
Out with it.
A guard from Solitude sent me after I killed the leader of the Dark Brotherhood.
The leader of the Dark Brotherhood? You mean Astrid? Dead? And this is no jest?
It is not.
This is a stroke of good fortune. Long have I watched the Dark Brotherhood's movement, waiting for the time to strike. That time is now. My agents have recently acquired the passphrase to their sanctuary. It is, silence my brother. Every assassin in that hole must be put down. You, my friend, you've slain their leader. This honor should be yours. Do this, and you will be rewarded most handsomely.
Sounds good. So, kill everyone in the sanctuary. Alright, back to Solitude.
Need a ride?
Yes, I do.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Did you see a dog out there?
A dog? No, just some wolves. What sort of dog are you looking for?
I don't know, really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it.
Nope, sorry.
Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
No problem. Pretty sure I have Falkreath available to fast travel to now. I do. Of course, my goal is to head to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. And let me guess, there's a dragon attacking Falkreath the moment I arrive. Of course. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Don't get uppity with me for using magic on the dragon.
I'll have your
Trying not to hit the guards or the townspeople and aim at the dragon. Yeah, hopefully the dragon doesn't kill any of the townspeople. Careful, everyone. Bad dragon. I don't know why I keep getting this behind the camera view of my character jumping on the dragon and killing it. You can kind of see me over there.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Pretty sure all the townspeople are alive.
I never would have believed it.
Yeah, something already happened. I absorbed its soul. And to think the Dark Brotherhood wants to mess with someone like this, who can slay dragons and then absorb their souls. Uh-oh. Looks like there was a tragedy amongst the dragon attack. This poor goat got burned. Oh well. We'll talk to the blacksmith real quick, find out what he mentioned about that dog.
Flying, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
The guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Yeah, sure, I could be convinced to catch him.
Oh. It's smart to demand something up front. Some gold now and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Alright, sounds good. And I'll show this off. You can see outside of Falkreath, there's an arcane enchanter glowing and sitting here. I actually summoned this using the Fabricate Object spell. I can summon beds and like arcane enchanters and other crafting tables and such. Basically, I can do that to summon whatever I need. Alright, enough lollygagging. Let's go take care of the Dark Brotherhood. That must be the entrance. Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary discovered. Perfect. Get off my horse here. Hopefully no assassins come along and kill it again.
What is the music of life?
The music of life, isn't that the that song that Link plays to bring people back to life in Majora's Mask? No, the screaming, some kind of choir. The answer was silence, my brother. That's what Morrow said the passphrase would be. Well, I don't live here, but, you know, in a moment nobody else with your follower cannot accompany here. I don't have a follower. Excuse me. Someone's in there. Hello there. Random guy. This is what I want. Ah! That's one down. I'm going to take his soul and use it for enchanting. There's also a book here on Sithis, which reading it gets me alteration. Alright, I'm done looting this place. Who else needs to die? A guy called Vizara. Give him a fireball. No? Well, I got a no for you right here. How about yes? Down you go. Is that a word wall? It is a word wall. Go ahead and help myself. What was that? That was the Dragonborn learning the first word of power for Marked for Death. I got plenty of dragon shouts, so I'll go ahead and unlock it. Speaking of dragon shouts. I think I just roasted your spider with my fire breath. And now she's running away. Lise. Well, Lise is dead. What else you got that's worth taking? They've got an arcane enchanter down here, too. A guy called Nazir just walked up. Give him a nice cut. No! That's right, run! Flee before me! The fun thing about Nazir, he's actually voiced by the same guy who voiced Three Dog back in Fallout 3. And he plays a more prominent role if you actually join the Dark Brotherhood. But since I'm here to kill everyone, that's not gonna happen. Anyone else? In this room, eh? Oh, he's another wizard. Sarah likes this. Why are you running? He thinks he can out-magic me. I've got unlimited magic, guy. Time to launch into the air. That everyone? That's everyone. Report back to Commander Morrow. Now, on my way out, I noticed there's a skeleton of a guy called Gaston Belafort. He's got a hastily scribbled note on him. My scribing tools are lost, and I have no time for a lengthy entry anyway. It's taken weeks, but I finally found it. The Sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood. One of them, anyway, in Skyrim under a forest road. I've been watching them, the assassins, their comings and goings. The fools have no idea they're being observed. My next goal is to somehow make it past the sinister black door into the sanctuary itself. I don't have time to even think about the dangers. The truth must be known. Well, doesn't look like Gaston Belafort made it very far, since he's down in this puddle with spider webs. I'm guessing the spider that Gabriella sicked on me that died to my flame breath killed him. But that's fine. He's been avenged.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
I am, but I just came out of the, I just came out of the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary after killing everyone. Why are you looking for me?
Yeah, I think you'll be just what I need. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
What could a dog need my help with?
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
That sounds easy enough. Let's go find him.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't.
Your master's name is Vile?
From one of his shrines.
Has he got one of those ride armors like in Mega Man X?
That worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. And just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Alright. That starts a Daedra's best friend. Sorry to leave you hanging, Barbas, but I'm gonna have to take a rain check on going with you to Hamar's Shame. I got some quests to turn in. Here he is.
By all I hold holy, can it be true? Have you actually done it?
This is a great day, my friend. You have struck a blow against darkness that will not soon be forgotten. Here, as promised, most generous reward.
I get 3,000 gold for destroying the Dark Brotherhood. Like, yeah, I don't get their quest chain, but...
Here's all you've accomplished. You made Skyrim a better place.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, like I was saying, I won't get their quest chain, which ends with you getting like 20,000 gold for a high-profile assassination at the end of the quest chain. But I don't need that. You've seen my gold count. I make plenty of gold doing what I've been doing. But that'll be where this part ends, so thank you again for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.